Hello there guys, Daniel here back in another video, and today there has been quite a few LEGO things revealed this week, so we're going to be doing multiple thoughts today. LEGO Star Wars, advent calendars, and more Marvel sets. So let's get started with the big one. The LEGO Summer 2021 LEGO Star Wars sets were finally revealed, or via leaked in a catalog. Seriously, LEGO, why do you keep doing that? But I honestly should have done a raw reaction to both this and the advent calendars, because I actually got quite excited. I am more a Mandalorian guy, and most of this wave is Mandalorian stuff, so yes! Let's start with Moff Gideon's Cruiser, which looks really great, although it does look a little bit like a Millennium Falcon in the front, and will admit it is a little smaller than expected it to be, but I'm okay with that. Saves me some shelf space. And the main figure selection looks really good. Beskar Mando, Cara Dune, surprisingly. Big oof for all the people that scalped that minifigure. And the main figure debut of Fennec Shan, Moff Gideon finally, and a Dark Trooper. Hope I can get multiples of those so I can recreate the scene. You know which one. And then there's the Boba Fett Slave 1, which I'm pleasantly surprised to realize was a Mandalorian set instead of Empire Strikes Back set. I mean, Mando's right there with Boba Fett, like, wow. Also Boba Fett with the upgraded armor, looking pretty sweet, and pretty nicely detailed. And this is actually surprisingly going to be my first Slave 1, although I have been wanting to get one because my older brother had the original one from the 2000s, so this is going to be a good one. And then there's the group transport set, not as much to say here, but it is recreating a pretty cool chase scene from Season 2. Along with a pretty accurate looking new Grief Karga minifigure, and good way to get some more Stormtroopers. And then there's Mandalorian Starfighter, which is actually a Clone Wars set, and I actually don't have as much interest in this because I'm not familiar with the vehicle, although it does remind me of some of the older Clone Wars sets from when I was a kid. The main draw to me is the Bo-Katan minifigure. She looks pretty good. I think surprisingly this is our first Bo-Katan minifigure too. So I'll probably just bricklink her and I'll be good. Speaking of Clone Wars, there's finally the Maul versus Ahsoka duel set. Looks like a great way to get these two characters in a smaller set. And both of the minifigures do look great, especially Maul might be one of the better ones we've gotten in a while, and also looks a lot more accurate looking without the medallion now. And then you got a small build for the Mandalorian throne, and as it has been said that there's going to be a jail cell for Maul. Jail cell? What is this, a Batman set? I have seen some people point out that it does look a little too small for $20, and yeah, I can kind of see that, but besides that, good looking set. And then also part of this wave is the previously revealed Bad Batch shuttle from a week or two ago. Clone Wars getting a decent amount of sets here. Nice. And that's the LEGO Summer Star Wars wave, and it honestly is one of the best ones in a while. As good as original trilogy sets are, it is sometimes good to do sets for other things and have a little bit more variety with it. And like the Infinity Saga sets, I do remember like a year ago, people wanting Bad Batch Shuttle, wanting Maul vs. Ahsoka, and now they're getting it. And like I've mentioned in other places, I am wanting to collect all LEGO Mandalorian stuff, so I'm all in. First Infinity Saga, now this, so it's great to see these themes getting solid waves again. And then staying with LEGO Star Wars, we got the Mandalorian advent calendar. And I'm really loving our first look here. And then it's a little bit blurry, but Baby Yoda in a Christmas sweater is so cute! And looking more closely, even Mando is a little different with a scarf and a little bit more rustic red armor. And also great to finally get the child's floating pram. Even though there's still Christmas red on it, but that's modifiable. And looks like we'll be getting some nice Mandalorian mini builds, as well as a good way to get some of the other Mandalorian characters like IG-11 and some troopers. Also, I am noticing a little bit of a nice pattern. 2019's calendar was loosely based on Last Jedi, 2020's calendar was loosely based on Rise of Skywalker / LEGO Holiday Special, and this year Mandalorian. I like the idea of advent calendars having a little bit more of a theme to them. Speaking of themes and advent calendars, segue baby! We also got the Marvel one. This one also looks pretty good. I love the Christmas tree with the Infinity Stones. That's clever. So that's what Thanos' Christmas tree would look like. And I do like the academic suit Spider-Man minifigure, although that could be because I rewatched Spider-Man Homecoming recently. And you also got a few cute little Marvel builds here, like Quinjet and Dummy with a little stocking. Gotta love the detail. But this in the CMS series is the LEGO Marvel fans' dream come true, so it's great to see it happen. And well, I guess I'm having 2 LEGO advent calendars this year. And then lastly, to stay with LEGO Marvel, there were 2 more LEGO Marvel sets that were revealed recently. First was the one missing Infinity Saga set, the Sanctuary 2 Thanos' spaceship. And I do think it's actually a pretty good build, although yes, it is pretty small, but I expected that. I think I heard somebody explain it as this is the Sanctuary 2 and it was coming through Quantum Realm. Now that's next level thinking right there. And main figure selection does look pretty good with Endgame Tony, Thanos, and finally getting Captain Marvel. In that variant at least. Also, I don't know how I feel about the $40 price. Probably $30, $35 would have been better, but anyway. I do think it's a solid build for what it is, which is a scaled-down version of Thanos' ship. And then lastly, we got a What If set. It kind of came out of nowhere, but I like it. Although fine, I'll admit it, the build is a little bit of a rehash of the Hulkbuster. But then again, it has the bizarre painted colors that makes it kind of unique in its own odd way. It's kind of a 2016 Rogue One ATST and Mandalorian ATST Raider situation where they're similar but then unique in their own ways. And we might have more appreciation for this set after we see the episode of What If. And again, like the other scenarios, it is an interesting one if Tony Stark was on Sakaar. And we actually got an alternate build of a Raider Castle build into a race car, which looks a little familiar. And again, solid minifigure collection with Tony Stark. Probably the closest thing we'll get to his Black Sabbath shirt from Avengers. Updated Valkyrie minifigure, and our first time getting Valkyrie since the Thor Ragnarok sets. And of course, our guide to these vast new realities himself, the Watcher. Very cool to see him in Lego form, and by the way, sort of called it. But again, it does kind of seem like he's going to be the guide slash narrator of the show, so it just makes a lot of sense to get him. But this set was a surprise but welcome one. It's just so cool to be seeing Lego What If sets, and like sounds like we're going to be getting some more What If minifigures in the CMF series, and possibly Peggy Carter set, so I'm just surprised that we are getting this much for What If. And I think that's everything. Phew! That is until the next thing is revealed. But definitely looking forward to all these sets. It's going to be a great summer, but let me know what you guys think of all these sets. Star Wars, the Advent Calendars, Infinity Saga, and more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And be sure to subscribe for more future videos. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace out.